Hello, this is the Cobra GT260C grass trimmer, and this is how it arrives in a long cardboard box like this. So I'm just going to unpackage everything, get it all out and show you how easy it is to put together, ready to use in the garden. So here we have it, everything now unpacked. So we've got here the main grass trimmer here without any attachments on it, and we've got a 26cc two-stroke petrol engine. So that means it's a petrol and oil mix, and there is a mixing bottle here for you to mix it, and the correct ratio and everything you need to know is in the instruction manual. So please do follow that and get it right. We've got a shoulder strap there just to make it a little bit easier to use. We've got a handle that we need to fit onto the main shaft. We've got the nylon cutter there which is going to fix onto the end, and that's got a bump feed, so when you tap that onto the ground it releases more of the cord. And then the guard there just to keep it nice and safe. Also comes with a tool kit, so everything you need to assemble it to get it ready for use, and that all important instruction manual, so how to put it together, how to use it and how to care for it. So keep that safe and refer to it as and when you need it. So what we'll do first is get the handles on and put it together, and then I'll show you how to start it. We're going to fit the handle first. It's already been put together for transport, so we need to take it to bits into two halves first. So we're going to take out these screws with the Allen key. Once you've taken it apart, we then need to clamp this around the main shaft. It can only go one way, and it fits into the groove of this rubber just there. So we can put the bottom one on first, and then the top one just sits on top like that, and then it's simply a case of tightening down these bolts with the Allen key. Just start them all off a little bit first just to pick up the holes below, make sure it's in the right position, and then you can fully tighten it. There, so get that nice and tight on there so it can't slip around. You still need the Allen key, because what we're going to do now is put the guard on down at the cutting end, and there are two Allen keys here that we just need to take out to start with, so just slacken those off and take them out, and then we can fit that around the base. And then all we do with this is we just hold that up, and we're just going to put that so that the holes there line up with the holes on this bracket, and then we can put the bolts back in. Just get them finger tight to start with, and then we can make sure they're nice and tight with the Allen key. Okay, so again we need to get that nice and tight just so that it doesn't vibrate off. And then finally we've got the cutting head here. So this is, as I've mentioned, a bump feed. So when this is in position and you want more of the nylon cord out, you just bump that onto the ground and it releases another length either side. So we're just going to thread this on to the base. So just get that tight, spin it nice and tight, and tighten it like that. So there we've got it. So we've now got the nylon cutter on there. We've got the guard on there which protects your feet, your shins, and stops any bits flying out. And it's also got a little blade on it here so that when the nylon cord is extended, when you bump it down, if it's a little bit too long, they're cut to length with this, just to keep it nice and safe in there. So that's it. It's all ready to go now. So all we need to do is put the fuel in it, and we can start it up and start trimming grass. So the filler cap is at the back for the fuel, and this is some that we've mixed up, our two-stroke here. So we're just going to carefully pour that into there. But again, refer to the manual just to make sure that you get everything right. And now we're going to take it outside to start the engine. Well, we bought the grass trimmer outside to start it. You should never start a petrol engine in an enclosed area because of the carbon monoxide. There's also a shoulder strap with this if you want to use it, and that simply clips on to there so that then you can loop that over your shoulder just to take a little bit of the weight. It's quite a light machine and well balanced, so you don't need to use that if you don't want to. So I'm just going to put that there. So the controls on the handle here we've got are the stop and the start, so we need to make sure that's pulled back, and to operate the throttle trigger we have to push this down. So by putting our hand on there we can then pull in the trigger with our fingers. To start it, we have a choke just here, so we have to engage the choke when the engine's cold, and just underneath the air filter, which is just here, there's a little rubber pump, and we just pump that a few times just to get fuel through into the carburetor. So we always do that when it's cold. We've got an on-off switch here, so we need to make sure that it's on, and then it's simply a case of just pulling the recoil here. Now this is the first time this has been started, or if it's cold it might take a few pulls, and as soon as the engine fires we can then gradually reduce the choke until it's ticking over, and then we're ready to use it. So here we go, let's give it a start. And to stop, we just push this little red lever forward and it automatically kills the engine. So there you've got it, your Cobra GT260C 2-stroke petrol strimmer, ideal all around the garden, so enjoy using it.
Remember to register your Cobra online at www.cobragarden.co.uk. Always have your Cobra serviced regularly. Check the website for your nearest dealer.